Make your life a little bit easier by chopping your carrots in half if they're gigantic like mine. If they're big like mine, because my carrots are huge.
I get up when you get down to this. Keep cool, but still get loud to this. When it drops, just can't deny. The mic turned off, but I'm amplified. So if you wanna ride.
Today you will need 3 sticks of butter, 1 cup of light brown sugar, half a cup of sugar, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, half a cup of whole milk, 2½ cups of flour, half a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves, 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 pound of carrots, 1 cup of chopped pecans. This lighting is weird, but I like it. It's weird. So to begin, I'm going to combine a few things. First, I'm going to take my flour and I'm going to add to it my leaveners, my salt, and my spices, and just give these a whisk together and get it everywhere by doing that. And set that aside. Then to my milk, I'm going to add my eggs. 1, it's a football. 2, and 3. And my vanilla. And whisk those together as well. Then, into my mixing bowl, I'm going to combine my sugars, white sugar, and brown sugar, with my 3 sticks of butter. My butter is room temperature. Then cream this all together with the paddle attachment until it's nice and fluffy. I'm going to grab my carrots, and I'm going to rinse them off, and then I'm going to grate them with a cheese grater. Grab your carrot and grate. There's carrot everywhere. Oh my god. Good lord. It is done. God, I'm sweating from grating carrots. Now to this, I'm going to add 1/3 of my dry ingredients and start to mix it slowly. As it mixes, stream in half of your wet. Scrape your bowl. Second third of your dries. Start to mix. Second half of your wets. Scrape down your bowl again. Add your final third. Mix. Scrape the dries off the side of the bowl. Add all of your carrot. And your nuts. And now just mix to combine. And you're all set. So I'm gonna grab 2 9-inch cake pans. Give them a spray. Hey, quiet. If you have parchment paper, you could put a parchment circle in the bottom. I don't. Now we could transfer half our batter into each pan. So these are gonna go into a 350-degree oven, and they're gonna bake for about 30 minutes, just until they're nice and puffed up, and when you press down on them, they spring right back up. Or if you stick a toothpick in, it comes out clean. Music's playing. Oops. So when your cakes come out of the oven, I thought I touched something hot, but it was something cold. They're gonna look like this. Nice and moist looking. When you press down, springs back up. Nice and brown. So just let these cool completely, and then we can slice off the top to make it nice and even. We can make our layer cake. So to layer our cake, you need a few tools. You're gonna need an offset spatula, a bread knife, or a serrated knife, a cake stand if you have one, and a cake circle. So I'm going to use my serrated bread knife to cut off the uneven parts. Now the light is perfect. What happened? Mr. Circle. And now I'm going to move the camera. Okay. You're being dramatic. So I depanned my cakes. I'm going to grab 1 layer. Now grab your knife, make it even, and then use your fingers to keep it at the same level. I'm going to start cutting in. As I continue to saw, I'm going to turn the table. Just grab your scraps and set them aside. Now we can transfer this one onto our cake circle. We're gonna put the messy side down so that you have a nice even top. And flip it. Now do the same thing with your second layer. So to start icing, nice hunk of frosting. I'm gonna grab my other half, lay it right on top. And so we're gonna do the top and then we're gonna do the sides. So again, push and then whip around. Start like at the top and then wiggle it right down. Beautiful. I'm gonna hold it over the bowl. I'm just gonna grab like a handful and press and let the excess fall. Then prop it in the fridge to get nice and firm. So finish it however you'd like. If you want to add a border to it or if you want to write on it, whatever you want to do with it works. Thanks a lot for baking with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next week.